Hey beauties, it's your girl Jessica Nicole, and today we are playing in colors. So you guys always ask me to do colorful eyeshadow looks, and I really try not to, just because I try to give you guys something for everyday wear. But because you guys are always asking and I'm always giving you guys what you asked for, of course, we're gonna play in colors today. So the eyeshadow palette that I use for this look today is the Smashbox Cover Shop Bold Eye Palette, which it is super cute, and it's mainly all mattes. It does have two dual chromes at the top, and I'm really feeling the palette. I did not have that much issues blending, and it looks great. I like it. I just do suggest, because I did try to do this with just concealer and some translucent powder on top. It does not work that great that way, so I do suggest using a white base and a translucent powder on top. I did do it with the concealer and it did work out pretty good, but it just was not as bold as this is, and I am feeling it. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I always tell you guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on all social medias, and I will see you guys in the end of the video. Okay guys, so as you can see, face is on and one eye is on because I didn't know what I was going to do. I was just going with the flow, and I knew that I wanted to use everything inside of the palette, or try to use almost everything inside of the palette, and because it's a colorful eyeshadow palette, I just did my thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this eye now and show you guys how I achieved this eye. So for my eyeshadow base, I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base, and this is in 01, which is white. It is very similar to the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It is basically the same thing. So if you have that, you can use that as well. I'm just gonna use this brush that I got from my Vanity Planet set, and I'm just gonna pick up some and apply this all over my lip. I'm just gonna use my finger to blend this out a little bit more because I don't want it to be harsh. And just to set this in place, I'm going to use a beauty blender that is no longer good, obviously. I'm going to pick up my Derma blend powder and I'm just going to set my lid with this powder. Okay, so usually I would dust the powder off, but for some reason with this eye look I didn't. So I'm just going to do the same exact thing I did with the other eye. So the first color I'm going to go into is Bolt, which is this bright yellow color. I'm just going to apply that as a transition shade, and I'm using, of course, my M511 from Morphe. So the yellow is not going to show up, but I'm just putting it down so I have some form of transition from my brow bone to the eyelid. So I'm using my number, I think it's 12 or 11, I don't remember what number it is. The number has rubbed off, but the brush is from BH Cosmetics. I'm just going to use the orange shade from the palette. That is, wait, what? And I'm going to apply that in the crease. And I'm going to try to make sure that this orange shows up very well. And then I'm going to take my number 101 brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to go into the red shade. Go into the red shade, and that is Fling. And that's going to deepen the crease. And as you guys can see, that color really showed up in the crease. And that's because I took my time packing the color on. And I'm going to take the brush that I used for my orange shade, which is in Wait What. I'm going to use that shade and just help blend out the red a little. And then I'm going to take my C433 from Morphe. You guys see I'm holding like all my brushes for some odd reason. I'm going to go into this purple shade, and the purple shade is in No Shame. I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply this in my outer V, and of course blend it towards the lid. I'm just going to go back into the white base because, as you guys can see, I wanted the lid colors to pop really brightly. So I'm going to go back into the white base, and I'm going to take a flat liner brush, and I'm just going to carve out that lid. Now, I can't look into this mirror, so I'm just going to look in the mirror in the palette, and I hope I don't cover my eyes. So instead of closing your eye, you want to tilt your head back so that you can see your lid clearly. Alright, so I have brushes. I didn't want to flip them over to mess them up, so I just use a brush for each color. So all of them are flat concealer brush. So again, I'm just going to tilt my head backwards and look into the mirror. And I'm going to apply the yellow shade into the inner corner. And I'm going to blend outward. And I'm using tapping motions. The yellow shade was the yellow shade was Bolt, by the way. So I went into the yellow shade, which is Bolt. And now I'm going to go into the color Sellout, which is a green shade. And I'm going to apply that next to the yellow. I'm going to blend it into the, next to the yellow while blending it into the yellow as well. Just gonna take another flat concealer brush and I'm going into the color Poolside, which is this blue. I'm going to apply that right next and blend it into the green. Now you're just gonna keep taking your time and blending all the shadows together until they are perfect. Now I'm just going to use my C433 again in that purple shade, and of course I'm going to blend into that blue. So I'm just going to apply my wing and my lashes. If you guys want to see a full out tutorial on how I apply my winged liner, I will leave the link down below. Also, if you want to see how I do my face, I will leave a link down below for that as well. So I'm just gonna speed through my wing and my lashes, and yeah, I will be right back. So onto the lower lash line, I'm going to use my Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Liner, and this is in the color Mint. So then I just pulled out some tiny little brushes that I have, and surprisingly all of these are lip brushes, so I'm going to use these and just shade the same way my lid is underneath my lash line. So first I'm going to go into the color No Shame, which is the purple color, and I'm just going to put that in the outer area of the eye. I'm going to take another lip brush, which I use for the blue color, and I'm going to go into Poolside, which is the blue color, and I'm going to apply that right next to the purple and blend into the purple color as well. Take another lip brush. I'm going to go into the green color, which is Sellout. I'm going to apply that next to the blue and also blend that into the blue. Just going to use a pencil brush that I usually use for underneath my lash line. I'm just going to apply the yellow really close to the green. For my inner corner highlight, I'm just going to go into the two duochrome colors at the top, which is Techno and Stormy. I just mixed them both together and I pop that in the inner corner, blending upwards and downwards. For mascara, I'm using my Colossal Big Shot mascara from Maybelline, and I'm applying this on my top and bottom lashes. We're not going to do nude today. Surprise! First, I'm going to use my MAC lip liner in Night Moth. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Sephora Collection Luster Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this is in Lilac Luster. This is the brightest lipstick I own. And I hate it, but I still have it, so I'm just going to use it. I'm gonna go back in with my Night Moth lip pencil, and I'm going to line and fill in the lip. For my other bright lippy, I'm going to use my Colored Raine liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Berry Rain. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I always tell you guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on all social medias, and I'll see you guys in my next video.